everybody still uses fax machine.
And he showed me a photograph, a naked women, yeah.
Like obscure things, and they were absolutely met when coming here.
Ooh, which obscure things? Hey guys and girls, welcome to Ask Japanese. I'm your flashy fashion reporter Kathika, and we hit the streets of Tokyo to find out what kind of weird stereotypes do foreigners have about Japan, and are they true or are they false once they actually come and hit Japan? So let's go and ask foreigners in Japan. Alright guys, where are you from?
California.
And?
Washington State.
Right, okay. First time in Japan and you've been coming here a while? So, tell me one thing that people told you about Japan or that you thought was going to exist here, something weird and coming to Japan. Does it actually exist or not?
I heard that Japan was not okay with tourists, that like I would get very dirty looks or I would be treated differently. It's actually been super, super nice. Everybody has been very, very kind, very accommodating. It's been really nice, so I feel very welcome here.
Fantastic. Anything people told you about Japan and you're like, that's true or not true?
So I was told that Japan was kind of a technological marvel of the world. And when I got here, my first time was about 10 years ago, it was not the case. It was very hard to pay for anything with a credit card. Cash was king. Everybody still uses fax machines.
The website.
It's just the Japanese web is awful to navigate. And that was just one of the biggest surprises to me, because I thought of Japan as that's where PlayStation came from. That's where Nintendo came from. That's where everything fun and exciting came from. It still is fun and exciting, but in a much different way than anticipated.
But you got told that foreigners would not be welcome, and like what kind of environment, what were people telling you?
I just heard that people would be sort of rude or non-tolerant towards foreigners. I'm from a small town in California, so I sort of relate to it, like, oh, these people don't know what they're doing, oh, they're in the way, something like that. But as long as you're careful and you stay out of the way of like the walkways, or you try to be polite to other people, it's fine. Everybody's been very, very nice.
All right, tell me one weird thing you thought or someone around you thought about Japan and coming here now. Is it true or not?
I think a lot of people have this like really anime manga idea of Japan, and they say there's a lot of like maid cafes and like weird things like poop cafes, which I've seen a few, but it's not as much as you would
You've seen a
think.
few poop cafes?
Yeah, like books and cafes with like poop theme. Not yeah, so but those are like not as much, like those types of weird things are here and there, but not like all around the city.
More like in specific location.
Yeah, like Akiba or something, not everywhere.
Tell me one weird thing that you thought about Japan, and was it true or not?
About the Nampa guys? Yeah, I hear a lot in Mexico about the videos, the TikToks about them. And when I came here, in Shibuya, in Shinjuku, even in Kyoto, they are annoying for me. Yeah, they are very, very annoying. For example, in Kyoto, the guy at the first time, he talked with me very nice, like 10 minutes. And after that, he told me, we can go to the hotel and things like that. Yeah, and it was like, come on, guy, what is wrong with you? And also in Asakusa, an old man, he came to me, but he was very old. He was like 80 years old, maybe 90. He was very little, and he started to say to me, can I take you a picture of you? And I didn't understand very good his Japanese, and he showed me a photograph or something about the women, a naked women, and it was like, you are an old man and still you're a very pervert guy, so
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
I think here some guys, they are like a little mad about sex and girl stuff. But even that, I think is a safety place, because I think the system of Japan control very, very good to these guys. So they only approach you, but they are not going to take you to a car or something like that, no? So it's like you say, yamete kudasai, stop, and they stop, no? And they go out.
Hey guys, where are you from?
From Chile, South America.
Yeah, Chile too.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm sure you have made a lot of fun experience here in Japan. Before coming to Japan, name me one weird thing you thought about Japan.
For the most part, like seeing on videos and stuff, that people are very reluctant against the tattoos. But in fact, like regular people that you see on the street doesn't care. That's what I think.
Have you had any reactions to your tattoos?
Not at all. Maybe I don't get it. I don't realize, but no.
No one like confronted you on the street.
Not at all.
One weird thing, it's not weird, but for example, is the ceremony they do when, for example, when they cook, when they serve you food.
Ceremony when they cook and serve food. What do you mean?
Ramen. We went to a restaurant like 2 days ago, and they serve like with in a little table. They put the egg in one side, the ramen in the middle, and everything. So it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
And that felt like a ceremony, is what you mean?
For me. Yeah, for me. Yeah.
And do you also, what do you maybe mean with the ceremony? Also, the words that they say, like when you go into a restaurant when they serve the food.
Unfortunately, we don't know anything about Japanese. Just like loose words. But they're always telling you things, and we assume that's something that they're presenting or they're showing respect for what they're doing.
And they try to communicate with us, even though if they don't speak our language.
Yeah, it is funny. They don't speak English or Spanish or French or whatever. We don't speak Japanese. Anyway, we're talking different languages, and somewhat we're understanding each other. That's fine.
All right, where are you from?
I'm from Canada, but we're living in the Netherlands.
And the boyfriend is shy, so he's behind the camera right now. You said you love Japan ever since you're 13 years old. It was your dream to come here. How is it now that you're actually here?
It's amazing. Like, I'm so happy that we finally got the chance to come.
Now that you're here, what is one weird thing you thought Japan would have? And now that you're here, does it exist here or not?
Doesn't exist here, garbage cans. I was, so there's this one, and this one, and this one. Yeah.
I think there's another one in there too.
There might be.
Yeah, and then there's another one on the side.
No, it's just a cat buzz head.
Oh, it's a cat buzz. Where did you get that from?
Character Street.
Okay.
Yeah, they have everything there. It's amazing.
What is something like weird and funny you thought Japan would have, but they don't? For example, samurai or ninja or something that you like.
More robots. More robots, yeah. I thought there'd be more robots.
But they are none?
No, not so far. Although we are going to Dawn Avatar, which is a robot cafe, so we're pretty excited about that. So
Dawn
it's
Avatar.
pretty amazing. I think it's special needs people who are or people who are disabled who are working from home. Yeah, I thought that would be interesting to go to.
Hold on. You said people who are working from home, but there's also robots. You have to explain that to me.
So it's people working from home or people with social issues and people who are disabled who can, they basically work the robots from home and you can have conversations with them and it's, yeah.
So on the other side of the robot, there is actually a person who's working from home.
Yeah, exactly. But then the robot is serving you. So,
Okay.
yeah. So we're pretty excited about that.
So you were looking forward to most to robots. Why?
I just like robot anime. I like, things like Evangelion.
Yeah, that sounds really exciting. I'm going to check that out. Okay, guys, where are you from?
We're from Sweden.
Is it your first time in Japan?
No, it's the second time. We were here last year as well.
Did you have like one kind of weird thing you thought about Japan before coming? And was it true or was it not true in the end?
It was true. We had high expectations about like obscure things, and they were absolutely met when coming here.
Ooh, which obscure things? Tell me some.
Yeah, we like Deca Bar. It's like a small bar, a circus-themed bar that we really enjoy going to.
Oh, Deca Bar. Tell me more. What is it? Small circus theme. Tell me more.
It's got some theme nights where you dress up for different themes. So that's about it.
Which theme did you dress up for?
I think it was like the owner was having like a birthday party when we arrived, so everybody was like very colorful and had nice costumes and everything. So like, yeah, it was really nice thing.
All right. So one weird thing you thought about Japan was weird and bizarre things, and they were met going to Decabar.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I know something.
Yeah.
People sleeping in on the streets.
Yeah.
But we didn't really know about it before, but we found out when we came here that some people were actually sleeping outside of the bar in the middle of the night.
I also found it kind of nice that the people feel that kind of trust that they dare doing that kind of like, because I mean in Sweden you wouldn't be left alone, or like, well, police might have taken you away, but here's like, I even saw people like had bought McDonald's for someone who was sleeping there, so that is kind of nice.
Someone ordered McDonald's for the guy that was sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
Their friend or just a stranger?
Some stranger.
Nice treatment, not even of the drunk folks who are sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, definitely.
I have to shame myself with some of the stupid stereotypes that I heard about when I was young. Just don't judge me too harshly. I was only a kid. I was in my teens. Not sure if that's a good excuse. In my early teens. And I heard a couple of things. I heard from the para dances that the gyarus used to do. And I thought that you had to, if you go to the disco in Japan, you had to know these dances. Otherwise people diss you. You had to know these dances by heart. That was one. Okay, they don't have to. You just do it for fun. Number two, I thought I heard that Japanese people can't drink beer. And then I was very surprised when I came to a drinking mile in Japan and everyone was drinking beer. Some Japanese people don't have the enzyme to break it down properly, but generally most Japanese people love beer. Think of the different beer types, Asahi beer and such. So that's another stereotype that I thought was a thing. I was totally wrong. And the final one, I'm embarrassed. I thought Japanese people can't eat cheese. I don't know where I heard that. But I heard that Japanese people don't have the enzyme to break down cheese. And I forgot that when I had exchange students come to me. I made them a cheese sandwich, and when they didn't come home, I thought I had harmed them by making them a cheese sandwich as their lunch. Turned out they just missed their train and they were late, and they were totally fine eating the cheese sandwich, even though I was like, "You ate the cheese. Are you okay?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're fine." So those are kind of weird stereotypes I had. If you have some, let us know in the comments down below, and check out this video here so you can learn a bit more about the real Japan. Thanks for checking us out.